Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today with Velocity and Aashura. We are gonna have Velocity's killer, Velocity owned the killer. If you would like
It
to
is
tell me who's the killer
Pablo, so it will
puppy,
be Blem on
what's his
Killer.
name?
If I'm not mistaken, we see Chase is about to go Fun Burst. We do see a Sprint Burst here, I do believe. Stacks have saved the best for last. Really interesting here, Titan. Very unique build, definitely chase-oriented. And it should result in a lot of downs really, really fast, Titan. What do you think about that? And we see a head-on play there. Beautiful from the Adam. Caught this
Ooh.
clown by surprise. Really good coordination here from Aashura to be able to pull that technique off. Really, really good. You see the mind game here at the window from the Ada. Really interesting bottle technique there from our clown, from Pablo, to go between the two buses. I've not seen that before. That's reminiscent of some next level Huntress play. So very unique strategy with that Titan. What do you think? Do you think the Survivor or the Killer has the upper hand right now?
To be honest, at the moment, it seems that the survivors have the upper hand, even though the killer is able to break a couple of pellets. We do have to keep in mind the fact that the survivors are on those generators. But right now, if the killer is going to be able to end this chase pretty quickly, it's going to be in the killer's favor. This is going to be something that we will have to see as we are going to catch our eyes on. We have here the killer pretty much chasing another survivor. We know that we are not going to waste too much time on the Ada. Ada is going to waste a lot of time and it's not really worth it. But Blem is struggling a little right now. He seems to try to do his best, but I guess it's not the best moment right now. He doesn't have too much leverage over the survivors. We are gonna see Ada being able to reach another pellet. Seems that is not gonna be the case. We're gonna get it down here on Ada. Very, very unlucky moment, very unlucky situation. We are gonna get our first down. We have no generators popped. This may be a bit.
Firecracker and the prediction from the clown there
This
as
may be
well.
a bit of a
And we do
hardship.
see a use of rapid brutality here, Titan. And let me tell you right now, this is a really good play from our killer, because what's happening is he's using rapid in two ways. He's using it to help him in chase, and also we saw it as kind of a mini agitation there to help him get the basement quicker. So actually, it's really benefiting from that right now.
Driver's favor. We are going to ensure the second hook stage. Very unlucky moment. They were not able to save him before second, which is very, very problematic. But seems that we are going to be able to extend that chase for a bit longer. Seems that our survivor is in a bit of struggle. Seems that he doesn't have too many opportunities. He'll be able to reach the pallet. This is my main question. No, he's not going to be able to reach it. We are going to take a hit out of him. We are going to be able to extend the chase for a bit longer. He seems to be in a bit of a struggle. But what do you think?
I think the upper hand definitely goes to our killer right now as he puts our survivors in a really awkward spot. And I think him camping the previous hook, the first person, was definitely the right decision here, as he's getting the benefits of it now.
Probably you're right about it. We do have to keep in mind the fact that these survivors were capable of making a good comeback out of a bad situation. Just think of the fact that they were left with 4 generators. They were required to do 2 of them. It was a bad region and they still were able to make the comeback. This is an amazing display of coordination between them. But at the end of the day, we do have to keep in mind the fact that this killer is not done yet. He's gonna try to get the ace. He's gonna try to get the results. And right now, we are gonna get it down on the ace. Seems that the chase is gonna end here, and I think that the best solution here would be for the survivors to go for the 2-man out, even though it's not the most satisfying result. I think that it's a good one. The killer was able to get another fresh, which is an amazing moment for them. And to be honest, we have to keep in mind the fact that they have to play this safely. They need to make sure that everything is gonna go in their favor. Otherwise, this is gonna get really ugly real soon. Maybe they'll try to go for maybe they will try to go for a trade here. I believe that this is a possibility as well, but I don't know if it's actually something worth to do. So I believe at the end of the day they need to take the W and go home, and seems that this is going to be the case. We are going to get the 7 hook stage, or it's an 8 hook
It's
stage. I think that
7,
it's
wait,
an
no,
8 hook
6,
stage.
it's 8. It's 8, yeah,
Stages.
confirmed. 8.
8 hook stages with 3 fresh or
8.
4 fresh. I'm not sure which one of those, but
3 fresh.
8, and
3
I know
fresh.
that Adam was fresh, so 3 fresh then. Alright, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Second half of the first set, we have here the killer from Aashura. against the survivors from Velocity. We have a very strong start here from our killers. Seems that we are gonna take the first chase very early. And right now, seems that Pablo is in a bit of struggle. He's gonna try to do his best. He seems to be able to hold the chase for a pretty good amount of time. Let's see how he's gonna try to do this. And right now, he's gonna go double. He's gonna try to play this safely. He's trying to go for it. And we see the change in scenery. We're gonna go after the Claudette. The Claudette seems to be in a pretty good position. He's gonna miss the shot. Very unlucky moment, very unlucky situation. And right now, it seems that our killer is switching targets like the Tower Games. We are in a pretty good position though. We do have to keep in mind the fact that the killer has seen 3 survivors. We know that they are not repairing at the moment, and as we are gonna see at the moment, the next chase is gonna happen with one of our tier survivors. No, see, that is not gonna be the case. Aashura's killer is actually thinking who is more worth it of the chase. We are gonna see Pablo being in a bit of a situationship right now. He's gonna try to do his best. He's gonna try to reach the pallet. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Seems that he's able to. He's gonna try to play this safely. We're gonna get intoxication on him, and I think that right now he's not gonna be able to reach it, and he gets down here. Very unlucky moment, very unlucky situation. We're gonna get a free hit on the Claudette. What are you doing, Claudette? What is this? Unlucky moment. Seems that the Claudette is gonna take the hit. Check pallet, very important pallet out of the way. Very lucky moment, very lucky situation. We're gonna be able to extend the chase here with our survivor here. And right now, seems that the killer is gonna decide to just leave him alone for now. But what do you think of this?
I think right
impressive
now
first
it was a really long chase. The killers eventually got the down, but we're going to have to wait and see whether it was a long enough chase or any gens going to come out of it. Because right now we see Aashura with 1 hook and 1 fresh and no gens to show for it from Velocity.
This is gonna get.
I think honestly that
really
they're just going to let him
real soon.
die.
We are gonna see
Yeah.
3 generators pop. 3 generators pop. This is actually good news. We are gonna be able to take the trade here. We are gonna have 1 person on the ground. We are gonna be able to extend the chase here with Pablo. Pablo seems to be in a pretty good spot right now. He's gonna try to go for the farm bus. He's gonna try to play this safely. Right now, we are gonna take the chase here. He's gonna try to do his best. Maybe he's gonna be able to reach the pallet here. He went for the body block. Amazing gameplay. We are taking the town. Very good strategy from our killer here. Very good perspective. Very amazing gameplay. And we are gonna get pick up as well on the mag here. Very good gameplay. Very good idea that the killer had here to make at least 9 stages. So 3 kills pretty much, you know. So I don't know. This is pretty hard. We do have to keep in mind that the killer is not in the best position right now. At the start, he had an amazing start, but right now seems that the gear shifted, which is really troublesome. But maybe the situation will switch again. Maybe it will work in his favor, which is something possible, nonetheless. But what
I
do you
think right now it's very difficult for our killer. Like I said earlier, he needs to get a lot of pressure really quickly, and we're obviously going to see these survivors doing these gens. So I'm not sure how exactly this is going to work, because we do see 1 gen being popped as well. Our killer's maybe going to get a max of 2 stages out of this.
Yeah, you're right about it. I do apologize for this small misunderstanding. Right now, we are gonna take the chase here with the Mag. Mag seems to be in a pretty good position. The Ace needs to go for the pull, otherwise this is gonna get really troublesome. And right now we're gonna get an amazing quick down on the Mag, since that Mag didn't play this properly. And we are gonna go. Maybe this is gonna be the shift that the killer needs. This is a possibility. We do have to keep in mind the fact that he decided to leave intentionally the Mag on the ground. He knows what he has to do, and right now it seems that he's gonna try to go for the gate here. He's gonna try to take the hit and pretty much do whatever he can to protect this gate for as long as possible. We're gonna go after the Claudette. Claudette seems to be in a pretty bad position. He's gonna try to do his best to catch her off guard and catch her as soon as possible, and we're gonna be able to get as fast as possible. Seems that he did an amazing job, and right now this is a tight condition if he's gonna be able to go after the Meg and kill her. This is gonna turn the situation 180 degrees in 180 degrees. To be honest, this is gonna be really interesting. I didn't expect this turn of events, but what do you think?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into a short intermission, put some music on, go get some food, have a drink, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with our next matchup for you. I've just done the gen time. What were you saying? Thank you.
I am muted
Done
on
now.
Discord.
Go on.
Alright. Hello guys, hello lovely people. I talked to myself for a bit. It doesn't matter though. As I said, a summarized version of what I said. So I remember Demon X. He's a good killer. He knows how to play properly with this killer. He's very good mechanically, and he knows how to properly get value out of this. I remember the guy though because he made me do 40 push-ups. So Demon X, hello my friend, how are you doing? Hope that you will watch the stream with enjoyment. But without further ado, Demon X is in a pretty good position at the moment. We are gonna see two generators pop, which is an amazing situation, an amazing result. We are going to be able to play this around, and the Meg is that hook as well. This is going to be really, really painful for the survivors. Seeing that Meg doesn't have too many pellets around, she's going to try to outplay this, and we're going to get the down here. Very beautiful play, very beautiful moment. Meg is going to the gutter here, which is a bit unlucky. Sometimes it does happen, but at the end of the day, it's not over for our survivors. They will try to play this safely. They will try to make value out of this, and to be honest, at the very least, our killer has some pretty huge value out of this moments here.
I think I look up and I see 2 gens are done, ladies and gentlemen, and 4 states right now. It's a really good position to be in. Our killer applying a lot of pressure. Our survivors really doing well to extend chase as well. Focus on them generators. We see a miss there, unfortunately. Gonna make that pallet. The Lara goes back over. Mind Games doubles back. We're going to see a down happening here with an M1 attack. And we do see a beautiful down here on the Lara. That gen, about 40%. Not a good situation. We do see a typical build here with crowd control, ruin, undying, and some eruption as a backup value as well.
Mimling is really a pain, and he's strong. He's actually going to try to go for the hook, maybe. I think that this is going to be his strategy. This is something pretty interesting. But what do you think? Ooh, he's actually gonna miss that. Very unlucky. Seems that Ace right now is in a bit of a struggle. We will try to go for it, and Ace is just looking over the sun here. My bro is having his lifetime, and we get a 4K 2 result here. Very beautiful match from Demon X in here. Have to keep in mind the fact that Billy is a potentially good killer. Maybe he's going to be able to make the snowball, maybe he's going to be able to take the win here, but we see the first chase with Yoichi here. Yoichi is going to try to play this as safely as possible. He's going to try to do an amazing job for the moment, but let's see how he's going to play this. We're going to go for the 180. Oh, so close, actually. That was insanely close. Very beautiful play from our killer. Very amazing dodge there from the survivor, and we are gonna get it down on Teddy. Very unlucky moment, very unlucky situation. Seems that right now we're gonna go for the main. We're gonna try to play this safely, but we are gonna get another chase with the survivor here. Ooh, interesting build though. It's an amazing build, an interesting one. We are gonna go after Mystic Shelby. Mystic Shelby seems to be in a pretty good position for the moment. He's gonna try to play around this pellet. He's gonna try to make value out of it, and at the moment we are gonna try to go for it. We are not gonna be able to get it. Seems that Mystic Shelby is in a bit of a situation right now. He's gonna try to go for it. The killer is gonna miss the chainsaw. Very unlucky moment. Seems that Mystic Shelby right now might get down. This is a possibility, but let's see if it's actually gonna be the case. Right now we're actually going to continue the chase with our survivor here. Seems that the survivor is able to hold the chase for a pretty good period of time. He broke a couple of pellets along the way, but this is not really the point. We are going to be able to see the survivor be down here. Very unlucky situation. We're going to get the first generator of the match as well. And I think that the second one is going to pop really soon. To be honest, at the moment, it's a pretty bad situation for our killer. He still hasn't gotten one single hook, but maybe the snowball is gonna be real. Maybe he was able to get a mind game on Yuichi, and we see Teddy back on the ground here. Seems that the killer is really interested to make the snowball here. Very interesting strategy, great gameplay. We are gonna take the next chase with Adam. Adam seems to be in a pretty bad position. He's gonna try to play this safely, and he gets down. Very unlucky. They really need to start to play this seriously, otherwise they will lose this. Oof, it turned really... Oh, actually this is the tie condition. They need to do one more generator. They need one more generator. This is actually playable. At the moment we see the...
No,
wait, this is not the tie condition actually. This is... one more. Yeah, no, I was wrong at the start. But yeah, you're right about it. Since that the next chase is going to be with Mystic Shelby. Mystic Shelby is going to try to go for the win. He's not going to be able to reach it though. And we are going to get it down on Mystic Shelby. The killer is really going for the strike. He's really playing this strategically. He's really doing an amazing job, not going to lie.
I think right now our killer's doing an impressive job. He's managing to be really aggressive and show his dominance. He's slugging 2 survivors at once. The other team hasn't bothered to get them up because they're prioritizing gens. We do see actually pick up now. We're going to see our killer going back towards dump truck. predicting massive memory, actually. I stand corrected. To know where that slug survivor was is incredible from our killer here, Fallen. Titan, he just remembered from memory exactly where that survivor was. No perks, nothing. That's incredible, Titan. What do you think about that?
I mean, he was the last survivor down, so I think he should have remembered. If not, it would have been a small problem on the killer side. But I guess you're right about it. He remembered about him. But we do see the survivors being able to pick themselves up. We are going to try to go for the mind game. We're not going to be able to get it though, which is a bit problematic. We are going to try to extend this chase for as long as possible. Adam is doing a pretty good job, and seems that the killer knows it. And seems that the killer decided to leave him. We are going to go for the main building. We are maybe going to try to get a cheeky tag, maybe out of the ace. No, out of the Revenato. Seems that is not going to be the case. Mystic Shelby is going to take the next chase here. No, he's not going to take it. Very unlucky moment, very unlucky scenario. We are going to continue here on the pursuit. Who's going to be the lucky star here? I'm quite curious because I'm not really sure. I think it's going to be ace if I'm wrong. Yes, indeed. Seems that it's going to be ace. Ace is going to go for themselves up after that moment. And they had two more situations like this. And to be honest, the level that you actually need to do this on is actually amazing. So for me to see the survivors do this, it's actually something very interesting, not gonna lie.
I think right now our killer's making our survivors sweat. We see the sweat dripping off the eyebrow right now of Renato. It's going to go down. He says, come here. Brilliant down from our killer. Gonna have to see if he can get Teddy and Kay. Our survivor's sweating right now with this amazing aggressive performance. We see that gen about 80% here. And right now, oh, we see an unbreakable. No, we see a no mither. Beautiful play. And we actually see a 4K1 is going to be incoming. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 2-0. Very unlucky to see that last gen going. And I'm sorry to say, but the 2-0 is going to be going to Aashura. Their first win, I think, in the league. But I could be wrong, Titan. Incredible performance. God, it isn't censored. You monkey.
But without further ado, since the truck will be able to take the next chase here with Adam. Adam is doing an amazing job at the moment. He's going to be able to extend the chase for a pretty good period of time. And we're going to get the last generator being popped. This is actually insane. I told you guys.
They've not won yet. This would be the first one.
I see. But to be honest, they played amazingly for today, though, so they really trained for this. This is an amazing gameplay from them, and to be honest, I'm really excited to see them play like this again. To be honest, the Velocity's killer played amazing as well. If their team was a bit more uncoordinated, I really believe the fact that this set would have been won by their killer. So this killer has great amount of skill. He has the knowledge, he has the gameplay, and to be honest, I would like to see this killer again play. But this is up to their team, of course. We are gonna miss that shot. Very unlucky. Mystic Shelby is gonna be able to extend this chase for a bit longer. Very good gameplay from our survivor, from our killer here. And right now, Mystic Shelby here seems to be in a bit of a situationship. Maybe he will be able to reach the shack. This is a probability. Yes, indeed, he's gonna be able to reach it. Oh, very good crouch tech here. Very amazing. Mystic Shelby seems to be in a pretty good spot at the moment. Maybe he's gonna be able to survive for a bit longer. This is a possibility. We are gonna miss the chainsaw on him. And we have to keep in mind the fact that we have one survivor on the ground. Ichi was on the ground. He's on the verge of death. This is really something that they need to... The snipe was actually insane. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect the snipe to actually work like this, but the killer has done an amazing job. We are gonna get a bleed out of this survivor, and seems that the killer was not interested with this situation. The survivor was not interested to go for this. We are gonna give him the ground. We are gonna let him stay on the ground, and we are gonna get a bleed out of Teddy. This guy, I feel so bad for him. For most of the match, he stayed on the ground, which is something that I don't know, like, I feel bad for the guy, but I guess it's alright. At the end of the day, they were able to make a 3-man out, which is an amazing result. The killer was able to get only 4 stages because he decided to go for the slug, but I think that this strategy was a very good one.